mean I have to pay for it? What do you think I was stealing for?
When you have a baby, you become a thief.
No, don't get it twisted. If I wanted to steal, I'll steal.
Oh my gosh, I finally got my Amico lip gloss. But I think I'm allergic.
Why? What happened?
Oh, this is luscious.
I really want to go Bicester, you know.
Oh, I heard that there were so many good sales.
I've been seeing the
Not
girlies with
again.
some things.
Again.
I've been seeing the girlies with the tabbies, the Mason Margiela tabbies.
They had them at Bicester.
Yeah.
Wow.
My family friend got it for $4.20. The buttermilk yellow ones. I bought the dupes from Woodstock. I was gonna buy them in Burgundy, and I thought, can I justify that spend right now? No, I don't know.
Because even 400 on sale is
Yeah.
maybe for a pair of flats. And there's AliExpress. But speaking of Bicester, I can't even speak today.
I'm allowed to go to Bicester Village.
Are you?
I'm allowed.
Thanks to me.
I'm just not allowed to go into one store. The sunglasses shop. What was it?
Was it David something? Am I making it up?
David
Yeah.
Lloyd is a Jew.
I know, David Lloyd is Jew.
Making it up.
No, it is. It's like David.
Something
There was
hot.
no-
Wasn't
there
it
was
sunglasses?
no-
No, it's not Sunglass Hut. It's like David Klaus.
No, it actually wasn't anything like that.
Anyways. Story time, guys. Story time.
So we went to Bicester August last year. Do you know what?
It's the same time.
This is the 1 year anniversary.
For real.
Yeah,
And still, we haven't done a staycation. We ain't done nothing.
That's Ash's fault.
Guys, so I'll
And you better go and buy your ticket. But I'll sit this one out. You're not sitting up
Which
and down.
one? No, I'm going back to Cartel. I'm not going to the guy that I don't know. Sorry.
Is it the
What?
same day?
No, it's like 2 weeks after.
So don't piss me off.
I'm
then.
not going to somebody I don't. Oh, sorry, you might see this. My John Mona Lisa guy. I only know that one song. Why am I going?
I'm not mad. David Clulo.
You just googled the name.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the shop.
How do we know that is the shop?
That is the shop.
That is a shop. How do we know that's
the
the one
same
in
one.
Bicester
It is
Village?
the shop. I promise you.
Let's look at the
Google
email.
Bicester Village on top of that.
Am I lying?
David.
That is the.
yeah.
That is the shop.
I don't remember that.
Neither do I, boy.
Yeah, because remember, I was the one sending the emails.
Yeah, that's
Oh
true.
right, yeah, fair.
That's so true. A bus case, guys, but it was because of Hassan.
Anyway, tell them.
When your friend is a thief.
Basically, at this rate.
I was shook.
Do you remember how they came to us? We were standing under a hut because it was raining.
I literally thought they were coming to give us umbrella service.
And we were waiting for the rain to come down.
Yeah. Joking. I honestly thought, oh, they're coming to bring the umbrella.
The way they rolled up on us.
There was like
there not-
7.
There was
And there was every type of like culture. There was like an Asian, black, Chinese, white.
The way they just surrounded us out of nowhere.
And
I
in a
was like,
circle, like the Avengers.
and then
We
they
need to
kept
tell
the
the story
distance
properly.
as well.
You're explain.
I'm jumping.
Okay, basically, we went to Bicester and your girl nearly got arrested
They were not going to arrest me.
for stealing.
For theft. Grand theft auto.
Theft.
Robbery.
Kemi was there. Kemi, do you remember?
Armed robbery.
Armed robbery. Daylight.
She stole sunglasses, basically.
Basically. Allegedly.
No, there was proof.
Oh, yeah, true.
You had it in your pocket.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, hang on. This is how it went. Let's explain the story from scratch. We were in a sunglass shop at Bicester Village, looking around, blah blah blah. We picked up a few. I think everybody was like,
Everyone
okay,
was
someone's
trying
coming,
on,
so
yeah.
let's get sunglasses. I think you guys were going to Nigeria or something along those lines. I don't know. So we're all trying different sunglasses out, and then Tossin used to work at John Lewis, so whatever we were holding. She was literally like, let's compare the prices on John Lewis and see if I could get it with my discount so that you can get it cheaper. So we're all doing that. And I think it was the Tom Fords that I wanted initially. But yeah, so we were doing that. And then I don't know what happened in between, but everybody already had glasses that they were
Yeah, everyone had sunglasses of their own because it was a Saturday.
Yeah. And then obviously being at the shop and picking stuff out, blah blah blah, etc. I picked up their sunglasses as well. So we went around different random shops after, I think, where did we go?
We were there for ages.
Yeah, we were there for quite some time. For a very long time, actually.
Yeah.
So we're going around different shops, blah, 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 etc., etc., etc. And then we're walking around. There was some point we sat down, ate, or ran around. We did loads of stuff, as you would in Bicester Village.
Mm-hmm.
So it's coming to the end. I don't even think we were going to leave, but it started to rain.
Yeah.
It started to rain, and we were like, okay, it's getting late, so let's start heading out, blah, blah, blah.
Even on our way out, we're still going into shops.
Yeah.
Like,
To get stuff.
Yeah.
We got perfume.
Yeah,
I got,
that was probably the last shop we went into.
Yeah. I got some Calvin Kleins and I got something for the house. That smelling thing.
The
Rituals.
diffuser.
I think it was Rituals.
Yeah, it was really
Yeah. Got some ritual stuff, blah, blah, blah. And then, yeah, we were at the last shop and we said, okay, we're going, but let's just go into the perfume shop. And it started to rain. So we stood outside the shop and we were like, let's wait for the rain to calm down.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll walk into the car park.
Yeah.
We're standing outside, we're chilling, literally just waiting for the rain to come down. And all of a sudden, it's like, you know, when you see how we're sat like this, but then people just start crowding,
Yeah.
but people in jackets, like security, from different angles. Not all of them marching us, but they were coming from different areas. It's like they were radioing each other beforehand to say,
Oh,
you think
absolutely.
they might run that way, you go that way, you go this
Oh my
way,
God.
type of thing.
Yeah, they probably thought we were gonna run.
Because they were coming from
They
different
were ready
corners.
to tackle us from any side.
So we're literally thinking, like Tossin said, Tossin's like, okay, we're thinking they're gonna bring us
Yeah,
umbrellas.
because I literally had said, oh my gosh, I need an umbrella. And then
Yeah.
a guy started walking towards me with an umbrella. So I thought, oh, he heard me. And he's going
Umbrella
to
service.
escort me to the car.
Speed?
That's literally what I thought.
Because you know you have to pay for something like that, it's not free.
You never know.
Anyways, let's get to the chase. They come in front of us and they're like, hello. I don't remember what they said, but they were literally like,
That was a blur.
I didn't hear anything, by the way.
We were just-
Because I was on my phone. I wasn't paying attention.
we were like, yeah, how can we help? And then they were just like, it was a small lady, short, tiny lady.
Yes. So
She was like,
she
"One of
came
you-"
with security, basically.
Yeah, and she was like, one of you took something from the shop. And then we were like, what you on about? And then that's when Tossin came off the phone and went, sorry?
No, because you're not
What
going
are
to
you
accuse
talking
4
about?
black girls of theft.
Hey, this is an interesting part.
Tommy said, huh? What? This is embarrassing. What are you talking about? Kevin's like, no, we paid for everything. Please, leave us alone. So I'm just like, we don't know what you're talking about. What are you on about? Show us your proof, blah, 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 etc. And then they were like, could you all empty your pockets? Now we're like, what do you mean? At this point,
Did they
everyone's
make
like,
us all empty our pockets?
No, I didn't hear that.
I think they only came to you. They said you.
Yeah, I think it was you. Because I was
me.
thinking...
They came to me and said,
Yeah,
empty
they're
your
like,
pockets.
Can-
I
and
thought
then
they
I
said
was-
to everyone.
And then I was getting a bit defensive, like, why?
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was literally like, yeah, and what? And then they were like, that's not yours, that's ours. And I was like,
This was Asha.
because we were getting aggressive. Like, there is no way we took anything from you. We were all walking down, we've been around
We're
the
all
shops,
working
like,
women.
Yeah, we were literally like, nah, do one. Like, we're proper like on, nah, you're not gonna do us like this. We're on crowd, blah, 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 etc. We're mature, we're grown. And then she said, empty your pockets. And you know when you're like,
No, she was probably bringing it up.
I said, here's my phone. And I
Do
said,
you know what was mad? I was just like, empty your pockets. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
She's emptying it, and I was just like, till I see the glass, I say, yeah.
and it was my normal glasses that I came with. It was their
Yeah.
glasses.
I think you
And
even
my
had my
phone
glasses
and
in
your
there.
glasses. So I had like 3 pairs, and this is me. Yeah, and then they were like, those ones
That
are
one?
ours, not yours. And I was like, sorry, what? And then everybody was like, no, because everyone was like, no, for real, like, what? Okay, so like, you know when you were first defending everything, and
And
then
then
you're
she was
like,
like, and they were like, oh, can you come with us? And I was like,
Hey.
yeah, let's go first.
no. Tossin was like, Tossin kept it calm for everybody because I was like, oh my god, okay, listen, we have it. Take it.
They were like, no.
Yeah,
You
I was like, tag. They were like, where's the tag?
That's another thing.
Yeah.
I said, hey,
They're
madam.
like, there should be a tag on the glasses. And I was
So
like,
that made you look extra guilty.
And I was like, I've emptied everything for you. My pocket, my bag, my everything. Do you see a tag? And they were like, there should be a tag on every
Yeah,
set of
you
glasses
would have
that we
removed
had.
the tag,
They
man.
would have ripped it out. There would have been a price on it.
And they were just like, basically, come with us. So then we had to follow them in the
Before we even followed, at this point, Tommy was like, I can't go anywhere with you.
Tommy didn't want to go. You didn't, so you didn't. I was like, we have to go with her. We can't leave her.
No. And Kevin was like, oh, flip's sake. You know, Kevin was just like, whatever. Tossin said, yeah, we're coming. Let's go. Do you have to follow us? We'll walk with you, but you don't have to follow us. We're not criminals. And I was just like,
and I think they followed you and then we were behind.
And I was just like, what?
They took her away.
They took me away. I wasn't in cuffs, but I should have been in cuffs at this point. Because of the way that it was literally like,
Do you know what it is as well? I think Asha in the first instance was like, okay, here's your glasses back. They were like, no.
No. And I was like, you want my glasses too? And then I was like, Tommy, hold your glasses to me. Everyone take your shit.
They were like, nah, you have to come with my bag to you. I said, hey.
I said, sorry, what? Go where? And they were like, to the shop. And I was like, huh? What are you talking? To be fair, I'm not sure why they were calmer. They should have been like, you stole, let's go. They were very much...
They couldn't be more than that. We weren't being crazy.
I guess so.
We had already been apprehended.
Yeah, to be honest. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I promise you. I think it was the fact that I was like, maybe it's because we were very much, go on search. Or And I was just like really apologetic. I was like, I didn't even know that I took your glasses. We were trying on so many things.
It just didn't seem like they believed her, which was very annoying.
Yeah, I think to me it's like,
so we got to the shop.
Yeah, they walked us to the shop.
Frog march.
Yeah, with all those like 6-7 security guards.
Yeah,
myself in the
walking
middle,
through Bicester.
Tossing right next to me, going, "Come on then."
This is me.
I was more scared of Toslin than I was of the security people because she was like, "Let's go, come on then, prove it, show us the video." And I was like, I'm so sorry, we were trying out so many glasses, we weren't too sure. Like, I didn't know that I picked up your glasses, I promise you. As you can see on my hands, I've got my glasses, my friend's glasses, plus yours.
At this point,
blah, blah,
we had
blah.
to be saying, she's a corporate lady.
Yeah, and we're like, we're not thieves, we've been to so many shops here.
To be fair, and we had hella bags. It was like, come on.
And who's coming to steal sunglasses for £200 rather than something like...
But
No, but wouldn't you rather get something nice like a pair of shoes or something?
how are you going to steal a pair of shoes?
When you try it out and
You can. It's easy to still, but especially when they leave it there and they walk off.
compared to sunglasses, £400.
I don't know.
Oh, not living a life, babe. Anyways. So they take us into the shop, and then what do they do inside the shop? They're literally like, oh, you have to
You go
pay
to the
for it.
counter and then
Yeah.
you speak. The manager comes. The manager of the
Yeah.
shop comes.
Don't piss me off.
The manager in the shop came in, and then they were like, all right, you have to pay for it.
That was when I was
And we were
like,
like, and we were like, I thought we were giving it back.
no, you've got your thing. Why do we have to pay for it? I didn't understand that.
Because you've taken it out of the shop, blah,
And
blah,
we're like,
blah.
what?
You've technically stolen it, so you need to pay for it now.
And you took it out the shop.
But I didn't know that was a thing. What
The
you,
rule.
I don't think.
Boots would never have done that.
No, just take back their merchandise. What do you mean I have to pay for it? What do you think I was stealing for?
Like for real, no, for real. You think I stole it to buy it? I've never seen that scenario in my life where you have to go back in the shop and you pay for the item that you took.
I have never heard that word. I said,
But to be fair, have we really stolen? We wouldn't know.
But when I see
Unless-
people
On
I don't,
TV.
But
This is what I'm saying. Because we've never actually experienced it.
I
You
doubt
wouldn't
when
know.
you go to Tesco, when you see them people stealing from Tesco, they're like, "Yeah, come on, pay for these goods. Come here, my friend." I don't
On
think
Tesco-
so.
at
They're just
Tesco
like,
now,
get out.
they even have like those beep 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 things on the
Cheese.
on
basket.
everything, the baskets, the cheese, the milk,
The
and
butter.
the-
They
yeah.
be putting that on the love pack.
How sad
Can't come and be
guys.
stealing their love pack anymore.
Who is stealing the little containers? The
Babe,
Who's doing that?
they're stealing everything now. So, you know.
well, me and my stealing.
So anyway, unfortunately, these glasses are not even
cute.
They are cute.
They are.
and they're not her first choice.
They weren't her first choice.
They're thingy
You
print.
didn't even really like them.
She didn't like them at
They're
all.
print. They're tiger print. Well, what do you call it? Prints.
The leopard.
Leopard print Gucci glasses. Who the hell?
And they're just,
They're all right. I took them to Nigeria. You didn't want them.
If it was
wear them?
Tom Ford's,
I think I've worn them once or twice.
if it was Tom Ford's, I'd be like, great, because that's what I wanted anyways.
Yeah.
Then I'll be like, yeah,
so
alright.
we tried to say, okay, well, she didn't actually really
Don't
want
these.
these.
Could
so
we get the Tom
we're
Ford's
like,
that
nope.
I actually wanted? Sis said, absolutely not. And then they gave me, once we paid for it, they gave me the glasses just like that. Just like how we brought them back type of thing.
How you stole them?
How they were, excuse me, I did not steal them. No, don't get it twisted. If I wanted to steal, I'll steal.
That
that was not stealing, I promise you. So Tossin said to them, you're gonna give her the box. And
No,
the lady
I was just like, can she have a case? And she was just like, oh no, we can't give you a case. I was
we
like,
can't even give you the receipt.
yeah, they said they're not going to give you a receipt, and I was like, no, you need to give her a receipt. So then
She purchased
they gave her a receipt, but they stamped it with like
you can't return
no refund.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, can we have a case for that comes with sunglasses? Oh, it doesn't come with sunglasses. I was like, it absolutely does.
You're giving me designer glasses, you're not giving me a case to protect it.
And then finally, after a bit of back and forth, she went to get, was it polo?
Yeah.
A polo sleeve.
A polo black.
The sleeve.
Yeah.
The sleeve, not even a hard case. And I was just like,
Tossin
no,
was like,
Gucci, and I want the Gucci case. She was just like, no, you can't do that. After back and
She
forth,
was fighting all my battles. She was like my lawyer. This is me.
Literally.
And then we were just like, let's just go. Like,
Tossin was like, don't speak.
After the back and forth, it was just getting long. I was like, let's go. And they all basically like, how did you know you were banned from Bicester?
They said it.
Us.
When?
They said it on the day.
No, where?
They
Where?
said I
Where
wasn't
was it?
allowed.
No, in the shop.
Oh, so in the
Yeah.
shop, they told you that you're
Yeah,
banned.
and for your reference, you're now banned.
Yeah.
And
then I was like, what? I'm here with braids. When I come back, I'm gonna have a wig on. But anyways, that wasn't the point. And I was literally like, what do you mean? And they were like, you were banned from it. And we literally said to them, can we see the video, the CCTV footage of me taking the glasses and walking away with them? Because part of it was like, I was like, I'm really sorry. I didn't even clock that I took it. I didn't realize whatever it was. And then we said, we want to see a CCTV camera. Well, I was saying, can I see the camera? And they were like, we saw it on CCTV camera, you picking it up and you leaving with it. And I was like, can you show it to me, please? And they're like, we can't show you, we can't run the whole thing back. You have to wait until the end of the day. Something along those lines. So I was like, so you, because I think I was telling them, so you physically saw me pick that up and walk out with it, putting it in my pocket, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, yes, we did. And I was like, show it to me. And they're like, we can't show it to you. And I was just like, there is no way I took your glasses and put them in my pocket and just walked off with it. I'm not a thief. So I was like, I want the proof. Anyways, they didn't want to give it to us, and then they said, you're also banned. And we were like, but we're coming back here tomorrow morning. Like, the plan,
the plan was to go back the next day
and get
they bring out
better things
stuff
in the
every
morning.
day.
Yeah. So we were like, oh, and I was like, girls, I'm so sorry. And then
you were hella embarrassed because Kemi was there as well, innit?
I don't think I was
Yeah,
embarrassed.
no,
I
you
think I was
did.
more in shock.
No, but you said, oh yeah, it's even worse because Kemi's there. You said that, and I was just like, she don't care.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, she don't care.
When did you say that?
Probably in the
In the hotel.
Yeah, yeah. Because if it was us, I'd be like, you lot would be right.
Yeah.
I know she'd cry. Like, if they took us to prison.
I
I know Tommy would
would
literally be like,
cry.
what? Call my
Blood.
mum now. Like, what's going on? Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas Susan would be like, come on, man, let's get on with it. Take my fingerprint. Let's go.
And
So,
then, so we were just like, okay, it's late. Let's just go back to the hotel. We had plans. We went bowling. Went to eat. And then we were just
Before we even left, you guys were going to get your VAT back. They were still following us.
Yes.
Security.
oh yes. So we went to
It
go
was
and get our points,
insane.
and they were following us.
Insane. Even
And
when
then
we
they
were
asked us,
leaving.
how did we get here?
Yeah.
They're like, how you get
Yeah.
here? Like little cheeky stuff. I was just like, don't worry.
Yeah, they were low-key trying to antagonize us.
Yeah. So, anyways, that was that. And with me, I'm a dog with a bone, and I know my consumer rights. Okay.
She do.
Okay. So me, Tommy, no, let me speak proper English. Kemi, Tommy, and I, we went back to Bicester the next morning. Obviously, this one couldn't come with us
Because I'm not allowed.
because she was banned from Bicester.
So I stayed in the hotel and had breakfast.
Yeah. So we went. And there was also one Asian security guard that was just doing the most.
Rude.
He was
The
rude.
worst.
He was just rude for no reason.
Like, you're a thief. And I was like, brother, it's because I've done something wrong. That's why I'm literally like, I'm in the wrong. But if it wasn't for that, I promise you,
I'd finish
me
you.
and you will go back and forth.
Go
You'd have to
toe to
retain
toe.
me. Yeah. I was literally thinking in my head, I was like, you're lucky. It's because if I didn't have those glasses in my pocket, I'd have been
Literally.
like, shut up. Bumper ass, like I'd slap him. But I thought to myself, you know what, Ash? Yeah, you had it in your pockets. I'm sorry. Don't know what else to tell you. Yeah. But yeah, he was rude.
No, he was very rude. Anyway, so next day, we've gone to Bicester again. We were really spending money, innit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really.
I
That was a
bought
good
2
year.
pairs of shoes. Can you imagine?
What did I buy?
Very good year.
I think 2
You got your
pairs.
sandals.
I bought
To go with the
sandals.
handbag.
Yeah, I got sandals. I bought pink Bottega heel. No, yellow Bottega sandals, and then the belt. No, did I get the belt then? The yellow Bottega
You're
belt.
gonna coach. The wallet.
and then the coach
Wallet.
card holder.
Mm.
Was that it?
Yeah, probably.
No, Saint Laurent.
Heels, the brown
Oh,
ones.
the brown heels.
that you
Yeah.
still haven't worn.
To be fair, I haven't worn the ones from Melissa, and I took them on holiday.
Which ones did you get?
The purple,
The purple
fairy ones. The fairy ones.
She got the tail and you got the other ones.
the
Alright,
ones,
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
And I packed them up and I just said,
I wear my baby ones all the time.
where to?
To church.
To church.
Oh,
It's so funky. I'll be 7, I'll be wearing them on the camera,
wow.
be standing for hours.
Amazing.
Anyway, we digress. So we're walking in from the car park, we're walking across, we've seen that rude Asian security guard, yeah? Walking. He's now said, did he say, he was like, good
Morning,
morning,
ladies.
morning ladies or something.
So he knows who we are.
He
or-
clearly said it to let us know that he is watching. Okay, didn't reply. And then he said, morning ladies again. I'm thinking, brother,
We don't have to speak to you.
he's getting, and he said it a bit more aggressively, like, I'm talking to you. This one decided to reply. If it was down to me, he would have got airtime. Then when we were walking, he was now talking to another security guard, essentially telling him to watch us. So that already irritated me because
Because now,
at the end of the day, if we want to be technical, it is Asha that did something wrong and she's not with us. So you shouldn't be disturbing us. Yeah? So that's happened. I'm like to Kemi, let's go back to the, was it David Clulo or wherever it is, that shop. I was just like, she's going to get the case. She's going to get the
bear in
sunglasses.
mind, I'm at the hotel, just sitting down, chilling, relaxing.
Flung the
Yeah,
glasses in
flung
one
the
corner.
glasses somewhere, and I was like, idiots. Tossin is out here fighting battles.
Yeah, I was just like, nah, no, you're not going to do that. Tommy was just like, I'll meet you guys later. I thought this girl, even in the hotel, this girl was just like, oh, you don't really need to, like, you were trying to put me off going back. She's thinking, I don't need this, you don't need this.
Yeah,
Like,
we
no.
got apart. Tossin's like, no, I came here to shop. I'm going to shop.
Yeah, I was just like, no, we're going to get the case. So anyway, Tommy left us. She fully left us. Kemi and I went into the shop, went to speak to the woman. No, she's literally in the front of the shop. She was pregnant. But we didn't know she was pregnant because she was behind the counter.
The day before.
This woman's like 8 months pregnant. I thought, oh, God, okay. So I've
And
walked
you
up to her.
remember, do you remember me saying to them, I'm a new mum and I forget shit?
Yeah.
Excuse my French. I was like, I'm a new mum. This is like the first time like being out and about. We went on holiday like a few months before. Maybe. And I'm like, I'm still trying to get my gear on. Like, I forget things. I leave things behind. Blah blah blah. They did not give a damn.
They did not give a toss.
New mum, old mum.
That's
one
your
kid,
business.
Puppy.
They
other
say
kid.
you're a criminal.
They didn't care. I said, oh.
That was really annoying.
Yeah. So then we walked in, I've seen that she's pregnant and she looks a bit scared to see us, innit? And I was just like, okay.
She's just
They
like,
watch power too much.
And then all the staff, they recognise us obviously.
gather around.
How do you
They
people
started
know?
looking
You weren't
and
even
they
here on the
started
shift.
coming closer and I said, I just want to speak to you.
Bearing in mind, this shop is quite small.
It's very small. And I put my hands up, I was like, I just want to talk to you. Because I don't want you to now come and say I attacked a pregnant woman.
Yeah.
So I was just, and she was like, okay. And then the staff was still looking. I was like, yeah, so your staff can go back to work. And then
Send
she
them
like,
bombs back.
yeah, and then she kind of looked at them like, and kind of gave the nod like, it's okay.
It was really giving mafia.
Yeah.
So then she was talking, and I was just like, I understand what's happened. It wasn't my friend's intention to take them, but it's been sorted. But one thing I will say is that by law, she should have the case. Like when you buy sunglasses, you're not just paying for the sunglasses. You're paying for the case. You're paying for the authentication slip. You're paying for everything. Like, and she paid full price for them. She didn't get a discounted rate. So I was like, so she should be able to. And she was just like, yeah, but there's no case for it, blah, blah, blah.
How is there no case for it?
That's what she
fell
kept
in the
saying.
glass.
Like,
Yeah.
there's no case for
Exactly.
it. I was just like, okay, if that's the case, and I pointed to a white woman that was just shopping in the shop. I said, so if she picked up the sunglasses, would you sell it to her? What would you tell her? You can buy the sunglasses without a case. To me, I find it very hard to believe that you receive sunglasses without a case.
That's impossible.
Going back and forth for a bit, she knew I wasn't backing down, and then she was like, okay, let me go and check. She went back and she was just like, oh, basically, she came up with the case. She was like, oh, we basically just got a delivery today.
Yeah.
Luckily, So there is a case. And then she handed me the case.
Such a liar.
And I was like, thank you. And then I walked out. And I made
If
sure...
ASOS glasses come with a little pouch or a little whatever it is, you think Gucci glasses don't?
Wouldn't.
Come on.
Literally. And then when I walked out, I was holding it so the staff could see that I won. I left with what I
Don't mind, it's probably different stuff, but
I don't care. And then we bumped into this one, and then yeah.
I was like, you finished fighting your battles now? We could go, yeah. Nah, that experience was not a nice experience.
That's not the end of it.
There's more.
Yeah, the aftermath. Her emails.
Oh yeah.
So then basically, I wasn't happy with everything.
Yeah.
So I complained about the Asian guy. I absolutely complained to Bicester, and I told them to check the CCTV of when he was antagonizing us when we came in the second day.
CCTV of the shop, of everything, like every single thing.
Yeah, and I told them to check
every single part.
The shop CCTV,
Floor.
that it wasn't intentional, blah blah blah. After a lot of back and forth, head of security was just like, yeah, they can see that. They saw that it wasn't like an intentional theft sort of thing, so they could see.
You said
promise
that.
You. I promise you.
Yeah,
I
you
was
could
not
see
stealing
how
sunglasses.
they could see it wasn't
Like,
intentional. And
But you know, sometimes they won't want to admit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no one told. No, yeah. As HR and business and what and line that I work
Just
in,
be
even
like-
when we make mistakes, we'll be like, "Your
Yeah.
manager."
Literally.
And sometimes I'm like, we could say we're in the wrong, right? It's because you don't want to look like a fool, or you don't want to be wrong. Yeah, and it's just like, just say you're wrong. It's okay.
yeah, so a lot of back and forth. He said that he could see from the footage it wasn't intentional. So because of that, he lifted the ban on Asha. So Asha is allowed to go to Bicester, but she's not allowed to go back to the sunglasses shop. Essentially.
Story.
You don't need to go back there anyway. And their prices were expensive. Their prices were basically
more
the same
expensive
prices
than-
as the
yeah.
high street store.
Guys,
And then-
I just want to say, like, the fact that Tossin was like, "Oh, you're free," and I was like, I had such a crappy like trip. But obviously, I don't let things get to me because I'm just always like, yeah, we'll move. Like, no life was lost, right?
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
But it was just like, oh, such
But
a
yeah,
crap
it did get you down.
experience. Yeah, and I was sick as well. Do you remember? I had a I had
Yeah,
a cold, I had a
that
flu,
was
but I was still
great.
there, and I was like, yeah, I'm over it. I'm just done. I'm ready to go home. And I
We
remember,
go home.
I remember you calling your husband.
yeah, I
And
was
it
like,
was
babe, I
just
stole. And he was like, what? And I was like, and then
It was before you paid for it, and he was just like,
Yeah.
just pay for it. It's fine, and forget about it.
Forget about it. Just it's okay. You're fine. And I'm just like, yeah, but he's like, it's okay. And do you know what? I never laid into the whole mummy. Like I always tell people like, don't do that whole mummy brain. Yes, it's true, but don't use it as something because you'll end up using it for everything. Then you just want to become lazy because you're going to be like, mum brain. But I think that was when I kind of started to like once you've had a baby, things will happen to you that not just the stealing, just in general, like your mind.
So because when you have a baby, you become a thief.
But I say this not just to say this, but I was free. I'm allowed to go to Bicester Village. I'm just not allowed to go to the shop. And then Tossin was like, here's the email. I've CC'd you in.
I CC'd her in as proof, so she goes, they try to stop her. And then also, because of my experience as the guy who was antagonizing me, I've got free personal shopping and free reserved parking the next time I go.
So see,
All in all,
so you haven't been since then.
No, I went
was
once
gonna
with
say.
my brother, but when I emailed him, he wasn't working. He saw it the next day. Yeah. So yeah, that's that. More of the story is fight for your rights.
more of the story.
Fight for
If it
your
was
rights.
down to me, I would have left it and never went back to Bicester Village.
Ever.
For that day. But the fact that Tossin was like, no, actually, she said she didn't do it, and I don't know if you believe me or not, but you were literally like,
No, you're not a thief, man.
We all believed you.
bruh, I was
How
even
much
believing
was-
myself because I was like, hang on a minute, how did
No, but obviously it was just annoying that it was then in your pocket. But then when you were like, no, this was a genuine mistake. Of course, like.
Girl, I wouldn't expect you to steal because even if you couldn't afford it, your man can.
That's not the point, is it?
So I knew you didn't steal it.
Yeah.
I don't
I
think you're a
just
thief.
they weren't even what you wanted either. Like, and you're not a thief again.
What if it was a Tom Ford? You guys are
Then I would have
gonna
been like,
you are looking at
maybe.
the
You do kind of want them.
You did say I should get them for you in September.
Exactly.
Man, but yeah, I'm allowed, so I'm free. But yeah, on that actual day in the moment, it was just so mad.
Yeah, I could definitely like, because Asha is generally someone that doesn't let things get to her. And to be fair, she still, tried to be upbeat or whatever, but you could tell that she felt a bit down about it.
I was annoyed.
Yeah.
And I had hay fever, and then I was sick on top of that.
Yeah.
Mate, not in anybody's mood.
Actually.
But yeah, I think my thought process was just ruining you guys' trip. I didn't think anything about it. For me, myself, I'd always be like, I could get stuff, whatever. There's so
But
many
it wasn't
shoppers.
ruined.
It was more like...
I think it added to it.
It added a bit of a buzz.
Yeah.
Drama.
A little bit of drama. What's a night out about drama? Yeah.
That was the
story.
conclusion. So, yeah. Where next are we going, Bicester, guys?
Can't wait.
Okay, guys, and this is the finished look. How do we look? And did you enjoy that story time about discovering our friends are thieves?
Bicester Village. I bust that case, guys. Ask about me. Go to Bicester Village and ask about me.
But anyway, that's what happened, and yeah.